Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope everybody's doing well. Today we are going to try and do Lilsimsie's Peppa shell challenge that she just posted. I've never done a shell challenge before, so this will be new to me. From what I understand, you could do whatever you want, except you can't change any of the existing outer walls. So I could add walls inside. I can add like a platform or like a deck or something like that. But I can't change any of the actual walls that Simsie put down. So here we are. This is what it looks like. She named it the Peppa Shell Challenge. She started doing it. I watched the beginning of her video, and she started having it look like a Minecraft pig, and then it turned into this, and then she added this second level. So the walls that you see here, I cannot change. I can add walls inside, but I can't change any of it. This is going to be hard for me. Like I said, I've never done a shell challenge before, and it's 2 floors, which means a lot of decorating. So I think for now, what I'm going to do to start me off is to just get some saucers up so that I can see what in the heck I'm doing. Okay, so it looks like, I don't even know how I'm going to roof this. Maybe we could do a little deck up here. Possibly we could do this as a bedroom with a balcony here. Maybe we could do maybe an office here, bathroom here. Maybe. God, that leaves a lot of space. This is huge. This is quite big. Do I want to start with the upstairs or the downstairs? First I got to figure out where I'm going to put the stairs, and honestly I can rotate the lot. So where do I want the front? Do I want the front to be here, or do I want this to be the back? I'm almost thinking that we should turn it and have this be the back. Let's do that. Yeah, I think maybe like that. And then what we can do is we can have this, our front room area here. We could have maybe like a galley kitchen here, dining room here. Where am I going to put the stairs? Actually, we should put the galley kitchen over here, because then we could put stairs up that way, which might make more sense. We're going to go with, what stairs do we want? I don't even know what style I want to do this in. Let's go with these, and I think we're going to put them here like that. I have no idea what I'm doing. No idea. Let's look at our front doors. Do I want the front door to be right here? Actually, I think I want it on the side. So let's see what we've got going on. Let's see what speaks to me today. I'm not very well versed on home styles, like what goes with what, that kind of thing. So I kind of just mismatch everything. All right, for now I've settled on this door. We're gonna see what we can do with this. Let me see something. I just want to scroll through the colors to see if there's anything that kind of matches it. The orange, maybe. The orange would probably go with it. The red might. Let's leave that here, and let's look to see if there's any other windows that could possibly go with it. That could go with it, I think. Especially if we go with the white. Could do the bay window. What if we did it over on this side? Let's try it with the white. Let's see what we can do with getting that. If we put this here like that, and then we could grab this one and put it up a little bit. I almost feel like we need to have medium wall heights for these windows to make sense. Then what kind of roof do I want to put on this? We need to figure out something, right? This should have, I think this here should be right here. We definitely am going to need a trim on that, but I don't know what trim. Say we put this here like this. Then we put another one over here like this. And then we put one like this here. That. I have no idea what I'm doing, guys. None whatsoever. And then we take another one. We take this one, actually. I mean, what are we even doing? What are we even doing? I mean, that's not half bad, to be quite honest with you. Okay, we have a roof. We have something going on over here. I almost feel like, though, maybe... Oh, the camera is going to kill me again today. This, actually, instead of that, we take plant. I'm thinking that we do that just because that's a singular one. Like, what am I going to do with that? That kind of thing. So, you know what? I think I'm okay with that. Let's see what kind of roof patterns we want. I'm kind of going storybooky here. I don't know how that's going to play out. I like those. Let's do those. I'm okay with that. Do I want to bring this trim out? Like this one doesn't really have, like say I bring that one out just like that. I think that looks better. Then what do we want for the outside wall patterns? That's so weird because it's got the metal. Do I want to keep that window? It doesn't really match. I think I might want to get rid of it and actually grab one of these like that. I think is what I think will look better. Do I want stone on the bottom? I think I might want stone on the bottom. Maybe we go with that one. Top portion we can. What if we did that? I kind of like that. I need a barrier, or what is it called, a freeze trim. That's better. I like that. Do I want to raise it up? I think I might. Just one though, maybe. All right, we're okay with that. And then I don't even need steps because the platform's not that high. That's not bad. I always like gravel as the floor type there, but I could go concrete. Maybe we go wood. Let's do that one there. And let's come back here. Oh my goodness, the camera. Yeah, I like that. I don't know if I want to landscape yet. Landscaping takes me a lot of time. That works. I spent all that time on that. But I kind of like it. I do. I kind of like it like that. These stairs make this back here kind of unusable, huh? I mean, your sim can get back there. What would I put back there? I don't know. I think I'm going to start on the inside first and then come back to the landscaping. So what do we want to do here? This is our entrance. So do we want this to be like the living space, dining room, or kitchen, living space here? Or actually kitchen, dining room here, probably living space here, I think would be the best option. Come up this way and then you could have like a study library kind of deal there with like a bedroom. Cause I don't want to do a 2-bedroom. So like we could put a wall here, but then that would make that window look kind of weird. We could wall like this. I kind of want this to be the bathroom. So if we did this here and put like a bathroom here, we would still have this whole open area here with a little balcony. I think that might be the best option. So kitchen, dining room, living room area here. So how are we going to do the kitchen? Because that right there is going to be hardcore. I could do the refrigerator so tall. So what if we did this? We'll just go white for now because I'm not quite sure what I want to do. So what if we did that there? I was thinking sink there, but then we like screw ourselves with that whole wall area there. So we definitely need cabinets first. Stove. Do I want the stove right there? Yeah, we could do the stove right there. Oh, these going into the window like that is really bothersome. What if we did this instead? That is such a small kitchen, but I'm kind of okay with it. So we could say do this, right? That's fun, right? Am I doing another colorful build? I might be. It's a very strange layout, huh? All of this stuff is subject to change. That's what I have to say. All of this is subject to change. Okay, so over in this little bump out here, I think I want like a pendant light over here. What if we go with, say, maybe just the mason jar? Because the mason jar is always fun, and you can do a lot of things with the mason jar. Like, you don't really have to have a specific style using that one. I mean, that'll work. But what do we want floor wise? Like, if we go with this kitchen, all right, say we're doing that with this kitchen, what kind of floor do I want with it? That one's fun. What if we did this one? Do we want to carry it to here? Almost kind of do. I like that. I almost want to sink it down. Kind of like that. What kind of wallpaper do we want in there? I don't know if I want red or if I want to go with a yellow or maybe something even completely different than that. Maybe we just do the paneling in there. That's super fun. I like that a lot. I want to put those there. I don't know what else I'm gonna put in here. I need to put a sink. Sink, Stacy. And then I don't know what else I'm gonna do in here, guys. I really don't. I'll probably, because I don't know if I'm gonna really clutter anything today. We'll see what I'm gonna do. I got some time to focus on this. What do we want to do in here? What did I say? Our dining room over here with like a lounge area here, maybe? Is that what we were talking about? I don't know if a lounge area makes sense right there with the way the windows are. I could do a dining room area there with a lounge area here. That probably makes more sense. I think we're gonna go maybe love seat today though, instead of a couch. I'm eyeballing this one. Let's put it out. We could eyeball this one too. I always love this one. This one comes in some cool swatches though, because we could bring that out like that. That's good. Let's do that. Do we have chairs that go with that maybe? How would we want this arranged? So this is our front door, right? I'm thinking maybe TV over here or even in here. Fireplace maybe? That's fun. In that red. It looks really good with that window, doesn't it? Maybe I should do that. We could totally throw some of these tiles over here too. We could even do this just in here. That's super fun. That's fun. And we could put a TV over here, right? I like this one. I think I want to go with that one. This, I love this. I like that. Do we want it in that color though? I like that. What if we did it with that one? That's super fun. I like that a lot, actually. That's fun. Put that actually right there. So you do have like a radio. Could I fit like a little bathroom back here maybe? Like a half bath? I could, huh? What if we did that? We could do a half bath, but it would just have a toilet in it. I kind of want to do that. Just a toilet. Not even a sink, just a toilet. We had that in Germany. When I lived in Germany, we had one of the toilets that was downstairs, actually upstairs, I mean. It was next to the stairs and next to my brother's room. So in between the stairs and my brother's room, there was a long room, basically one tile wide. And it had a toilet in it. Did not have a sink. The sink actually was on the wall in my brother's room. It's very strange. Very strange. So that is not an odd concept for me. I need a door. That might be helpful. I'm going to use this door because it kind of matches the front. And we are going to, what else are we going to do in here? Plant maybe? Mirror above the toilet. Oh, in front of the toilet. Is that creepy? Probably. But we're going to do it anyway. This one, I know this one definitely will go with the window. That could work, right? I think so. Very simple little half bath right there. I like that. What kind of rug do I want over here in the living room? That's fun. That kind of goes with it all. Let's get a flooring down, an actual flooring. That would darken everything up, huh? If we did that, but I kind of like it. Let's do it. I don't know if I'm going to use it upstairs, but I do like that. And what's the rest of the walls going to look like? Ooh, I like that. I actually like that quite a bit. What if we did that? Who's to say we can't do it, right? That's so fun. Do we want a coffee table? I just thought of that. This one. I like this one a lot. Do I want to put some more stuff on that? And if so, what? The fire pokers, right? But what are they under? There's the fire pokers. I don't know. It's coming along, guys. I think it's starting to look really nice. I like that. I don't think I've ever noticed that one. I mean, I probably have. It's just not really something that... Oh, does that one not... I can't change. Oh, that's fine. I don't need to change it. I do like that. What if we went with... What if we went with two of them? Like, so we did this one like this right here. And that one right there. That's fun. I like that. Do we want curtains? Probably. As much as I love these curtains, I don't think that they're going to go with it, with the look I'm going for. I don't know what look I'm going for, to be quite honest with you. Oh, to be quite honest with you, what if we went with one of these? Ooh, that is so fun. I like those a lot too. I mean, they would work if I could find the right color. Yeah, I think I like that. I'm not going to put a light over this because if you have the fireplace on, you're not going to need a light over that. But maybe a wall light over this. Maybe we do like this one, like that. That would work. I like that. Here I am going with all the crazy colors and patterns again. I don't know what it is, but it just really speaks to me. The different colors and patterns. I mean, I really like that. That's so cool looking. Do I want anything back there though? I don't think that I do. Let's see. And then we want to do a dining area here, right? Is that what we were talking about? A dining area right there? I mean, do we really need one though? Yeah, to fill up space, we definitely need one. Why was I thinking no? Like that? We could do that. I was thinking about changing the colors on those chairs, but I think that's okay. I don't know about this rug though, but I'm struggling trying to find a rug that makes sense to me, because the round rugs, I really want a round rug, but they're all kind of like not the right kind of feel. That one's fun. What if we went with that one? Let's kind of like chew on this one for a little bit and see how that one works out. Do I want to carry the curtains? I mean, I kind of feel like we should carry the curtains through just because they are the same. I mean, you're going to see them, if that makes sense. I need to move those lights over. But we could change the color. What if we changed them to the yellow instead? Here, what do I want over here? I mean, how fun is that? That little, I I like that a lot. Instead of having a curtain in there, I think that's really, really fun. Maybe because the stairs are right there, I don't put anything else there, but I really like that. That's so fun. And then I can't put anything there. Oh, trash can. Just remembered the trash can. Yeah, I like that. What do I want on the walls, though? Do I want stuff on the walls? Oh my gosh, how fun are these? What if we did, like, 2 of these? That's so fun, and it does help bring that rug in. I like those a lot. What do I want on the front porch? Oh my gosh, we should come back to that later. I think I'm okay with this. Almost okay with this. We need to do something with this kitchen. Oh, a mirror would be fun in this kitchen. Let's do that. Do we want any upper cabinets? What if we did that? What does that look like? And we did it in the yellow. Let's actually get rid of that and let's go to the mirrors again and get a different mirror. We can do this one in a... Let's do that. I like that a lot. I kind of want to put this in here. I kind of want to do that. Oh, I forgot that I had this light in here. Bring that nice red color in. That's fun. I like that. I think I'm good with this downstairs area. I don't think I want anything over here because, you know, you've got steps going on right there. I feel confident with this. I feel like that looks good. So what do I want to do up here? I think I'm going to make this a bathroom. So let's go ahead and build a couple of walls. I think I just want, maybe I want it like this. What if we do the door there, like that? Let's go ahead and grab these here as well and put them there, like that. And then I think curtain-wise, I think I want to sheer, like something sheer, I think. These ones I think are the shears. What if we go with these in blue? They are so small. I thought they were wider than that. Do they have ones that are wider? I mean, it would work. Could overlap. Right? So say we did it like this and did it like that. That's not too bad. Oh my goodness gracious. That's not too bad looking. I kind of like it like that. I think what we want is, I think we want the toilet here. Let's grab my John again. Does John come in blue? I can't remember if John comes in blue. Oh my goodness. The way that everything moves on the 3rd floor here is kind of ridiculous. I want this one over top of John, I think. We can go with a longer one, right? Or is this one too long? That one might be too long, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Now, what I wanted to check was, does John come in different colors? He comes in black. Should we go blue? That's not like the same color blue, but maybe we should go blue. Do we have a tub? What am I looking for? Tub that goes with that? We do actually. I feel like I kind of want it over here. Is that the same blue? I think that might be a different blue. Oh my goodness, with this, excuse me, this camera. And then maybe a sink over here. Let's see. Let's filter by blue and see what we get. I think what we're gonna do is possibly do this one. Let's go over here to our floor. Do I want to use the hexagon like I did downstairs? Probably not, since I'm going with blue. I think I went black down there. The Edwardian tile is pretty fun. They do have it kind of in a blue. Let's do that because I think that we also have like an Edwardian tile, I believe, that goes with it. This one, I think. Is that the right color? I don't know if I chose blue or if I chose the green. Let's go with the green though. And then we could dress it up, but how do we want to dress it up? I don't think your sim would have any problems with those. Is that too many hanging lights though in there? It might be too many hanging lights. what if we did, let's see if we got rid of this, and then we go down here and we grab these instead and put them on the sides here. Yeah, get rid of this. I thought that was gonna look cool, but I opted not to. I think maybe here, obviously a mirror. And then I think I want a rug, but I think I want one that probably will fit down that whole section, which means we're looking at a runner type rug. I mean, how weird does that one look? Pretty weird. What if we go with this? What does that one look like? That's kind of fun. Oh my gosh, this camera is driving me banana. That's kind of fun. But I'm going super blue and I want to get some red in here. You know what? The best way to do it is to filter it by red. What is wrong with me? What about this one? That's fun. I could do that one. We have one in a longer one too. This one here. Kind of like that one actually. If we tuck it, kind of like that one like that. Let's do that. And then because we have, so the tile grid. So your sim's gonna stand like pretty much right here, which means I could put a plant or something right there. So what would we want to put there? Do we have a sculpture maybe that we could put there? This one's pretty big, isn't it? It's only one tile. That's super fun. Almost want to put that in here. I mean, how ridiculous is that? It's kind of ridiculous, but kind of fun at the same time. I think I want to put it in there. I also got to remember not to forget the other wall. So maybe if I put this up and go down like this, because I always forget this wall here because it's a cutaway. So I always forget that. So I need to make sure that I remember it. You know what? I think actually I did. Look at that. I was going to say, oh, you know what? I think that I am done with this bathroom. But then again, totally forgot this wall. Totally forgot this wall. So what do we want to put on this wall? I think we just want some paintings, to be quite honest with you, because I don't know what else to put on there. And if you're playing in this, you're not going to see it anyway. So it's like, I kind of feel like, well, what's the point? But I get it. Immersion purposes. I mean, all of these look way too fancy to be in a bathroom. I mean, maybe this one. Do this one in like the blue, like that. At least so that there's something over there, right? I mean, that would work. All right, so I do have something on there, and then this is your bathroom here. It's okay. It's okay. As we established, bathrooms are not my favorite. All right, so what are we gonna do for the bedroom? First of all, let me pick out a bed. And do we just want one bedroom or do we want two? I mean, I could put like a little one right here. You know what I'm saying? But I want like an office space. So I think we're just going to do the one bedroom. Let's see what kind of bed we want. So say we went with this one, right? Because it is one of my favorite beds. I'm thinking this one. We're going to actually try and make this bedroom shine. How? No clue. With these, since we had some downstairs, that's fun as end tables. What kind of flooring do we want? Do we want to carry this red flooring? I think the red is what we need to go with because it just fits. You know what I mean? It just works well. So let's do that. And then what kind of wall patterns do we want? I like this one a lot. Can we get this one in like a blue or like a green? Maybe this color? I like that in the blue. We're going to do that. And then curtain wise, let's go back to that. What about these? What kind of colors do we have with these? I almost feel like this color. It's kind of bland, but I like it. Wow, the coloring in this room is so different. That looks like two different curtains. So that just means I need another one of these over there, I think. That looks a little better, I think. Yeah, I like that. And then we want a rug. The way that this camera is going crazy on this build is driving me crazy. That's not too bad. I don't even know what even is this room, to be quite honest with you. But it does have a little bit of that whimsy. It's just muted colors. It's not as bright, but it still has that whimsy feeling that I like. I love this one so much. Do we want to use it? Oh, I just want to be, let me just look in the room, please. Let me zoom in for once, please. Maybe not. Where are the tarot card paintings? I want some of these. We can put a couple of these up. I like that. And then we want a dresser, right? I think probably on this wall over here is probably the best bet for a dresser. This is the dresser that goes with those. And then we could also have something above it. I think this, I love this shelf. I don't know if we could put it anywhere though, since I put that there. I mean, we could swap it out. Let's do that, actually. I like that one way better than the other one. What do I want here? I have no clue. Could we use this? And if so, what color would we use? But is there any reason to have that there? TV? I like that. I think that wood might be a little too red though. Is there one that's not so red? This one might go better. It's more red, but it might suit the room better. What if we did these in different colors? Like that. What if we did it like that? That's fun. I like that. I like that. I mean, we've got a lot of different colors going on over here, but I really do like it. That orange might be a little too bright though. I think that orange is throwing it off. I mean, we could just match it. That's fine if we match it. That one will probably go better in the room. Might as well just go with the red. I think that probably just feels the best. Yeah, that looks a lot better. I like that. I'm gonna call that one a done room. And then what we got over here is the hallway area, which is gonna be like a den area. So I'm thinking maybe bookshelves over here with a seating area here. And no, we can't put the desk there. Okay, so maybe desk here, bookshelves here, seating area. That probably makes the most sense. All right, so we picked out this desk here and put a little computer on that. Maybe just a candle up here on both sides. That's fun. That's fun. I like that. What do I want this hallway wallpapering? What if we do paneling? We did paneling downstairs. We could do that again. Do the same type of paneling and then have wallpaper the rest of the way. We could do these. I think I want it inside rather than on top like that. I sure hope your sim can walk up there. If not, then we could just take the curtains down, but I think that'll be okay. Let's do that. And then I want some, I'm putting this down. Are they not gonna disappear because they're not in the right spot? Is that what's gonna happen? Now will they disappear? Yeah, because they just weren't in the right spot. All right, so here I want some bookcases. That's fun. And then I think we can put some books in there, right? Fingers crossed. Okay, what kind of seating area do I want over here? Yeah, I like that. Little table with them. This one. I could use the panda here. Kind of like that. What do we want there? I feel like we need something here. Pillows? I like that. That's fun. Kind of like that. Do I want something here? That could work. Yeah. Do I want anything over here? This one? That's super fun. Is there anything else I want to put up here? I kind of don't. I kind of like the way it is. And then what do I want out here? I think I want just like a telescope out here, to be quite honest with you. I could probably put a plant right there, put fiddle out here. And then I think we might want one of these up here like that. So there's that. I think we're okay with this. We need to figure out this outside stuff. Let me do that and I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, I finished doing the landscaping that I wanted to do. You know what? I had a lot of fun building this. Thank you to Lilsimsie for, obviously putting up this shell challenge, which I'm pretty sure she regularly does. So, that's fun. I really liked it. I had fun doing it and I hope you guys like it too. Let's take a look and see what it looks like. Okay. So out here is our outside, our front area. I put in a little pond there, some flowers. I don't know if that fish fountain works or not. I haven't put it into live mode to see, but I really like this. I think it turned out really cute. I'm excited to see you guys, if you guys liked it or not. So if we go this way, you'll see our front porch here. We'll look at the back porch. We'll go through the house and then look at the back porch. So this is your front porch here. You just got a couple of seats on it, a little table, some flowers and stuff there, mailbox. You do have a pathway going over to the back that way. I thought it was really cute. I had no idea what to do with that little bump out there on this first floor, so I just put a plant up there, which is probably kind of ridiculous, but that's what I did. So when you come onto your porch like this, you have your front door over here and you walk into your living room. So this is your living room area here, which is very fun. You've got a TV on the wall, one of those TV paintings, fireplace. Um, you've got a little, just like a small seating area. You do have a gaming console there. You do have a little, one of those little, what are they called? The ball radios, sitting there underneath the tissues. Remember to put the tissues in here. I found those paintings. I thought they were really cool. I don't think I've ever used those in a build before, so that was really fun. I really like this. I like the way the red fireplace is. I tried to incorporate red in a lot of the spaces to not make the windows feel so out of place, if that makes sense. So we've got a lot of red going on here. This is your kitchen. You have very, very small kitchen, little galley style there. I hung some fish from the wall up there, which I thought was really fun. I did not do the ceilings. Again, I don't normally do ceilings, so, it is what it is. You do have a sink there. I believe they can prep on the island ones, so I left those open. The kitchen area is a step down, which I find a little interesting and kind of breaks up the space a little bit, which I really enjoyed doing. I thought that was really fun. Over here is your dining room. Nothing major, just a regular dining room over here with some paintings on the wall. You have a little cubby over there. I threw some herbs on the window there instead of some curtains, and some of those suitcase shelves, which I just put a whole bunch of plants on, which I really, really like. I put a coat rack over there. Yeah, I put in all the alarms. I remembered a trash can. So before we go upstairs, we'll check out the backyard here. And this is your outside area. You've got an easel there. You've got a picnic table. You've got a grill, just a couple of plants there. You have more trees over here with grass. And it kind of goes over this way. This is your entrance. If you don't want to walk through the house, you can walk around the house this way. You've got a little bin cubby there. Just threw some plants down, some foliage. You've got a little garden area here. And I did actually throw a flower arranging table there. Nothing in that back corner. The tree takes up a lot of space. So, yeah, just got a simple little backyard. But I really like it. I think it turned out very well. I did interesting thing here. I put these lights up on the edge there. I don't know. I just was being goofy. So that's why that's there. I did change the wall heights to medium height to give myself some leeway when it comes to having some ceiling lights, which is fine. Lilsimsie said that you can do that. You just can't change the walls themselves. I put back here some cleaning supplies, a little shoe rack, and a vacuum. And then here you have a tiny, tiny little toilet area. You just have a mirror, a plant, and a toilet. That's it. Just a very, very small bathroom here, which is very fun. I thought that was a little sneaky peek, kind of thing there. So let's go upstairs. And when you come upstairs, you have a little hallway here coming into this little area here where you have a computer. You have some shelving there. I thought the sugar skulls shelving was really cool. I don't have any sugar skulls, but I do have the shelving. So I can't remember if those are just, you have to find them or collect them or what. I don't have any. But I did throw a little freezer bunny down there. I put a couple of little book thingies there so you would have access to books. And then I just cluttered up a little bit here. I just thought it was kind of fun. I think you do have a couple of empty spaces there in case you want to put something on these shelves yourself. Then we have another little seating area here, which I thought is really fun. You can grab a book, sit down and read. I love the little panda light, so I put that there. Um, just, just fun. You have a couple of paintings right here. When you come in this area here, then you have your other bathroom. I brought some of that suitcase thing back in. That's kind of something that I threw in up here as well. In the bedroom, you'll see I use those as well. You have some stuff on the wall there because I almost forgot about that wall. You have just some curtains, which I overlapped, which because they're sheer, I think they fit well together. You have a nice little sink here and a mirror with a little shelf that houses all your stuff that you can't put around your sink. Very fun, very small bathroom, but you know what? I really like it. I think it's fun. And then coming back out this way, you have a little balcony right here, which just has a telescope and a plant on it. Nothing major, just something for you to enjoy at night. And then in here is your master bedroom, or your bedroom, because it is just a one bedroom. And I kind of went through a few iterations on this because I wasn't sure what bed I wanted to use. Originally I had a darker bed in here, but I ultimately swapped it to this color here, the same bed but a different color. And I really think that all the reds in here really go nicely with that wallpaper and that rug. I pulled out some of the tarot paintings to put above the bed because I thought that was really fun. Here you can see I've got the suitcases there, and also over here. That table was a last minute thing, not a last minute thing, but something that I found because I didn't want another dresser in here, and I wasn't really keen on a bench in here. So I found that table, and I just thought it went with the whole thing, my eclectic kind of style here. And then you have a nice little seat there and a fan, little shelf up there, which is super fun. I like that. So yeah, I think it all turned out very well. I really enjoyed this a lot, this build. I've never done a shell challenge before, so for me it was super fun to do. I had a blast doing it, and I hope that you guys liked it too. I can't deal with this camera. I hope that you guys liked it too, and yeah, if you did like it, hit the like button. Let me know down in the comments below if there's anything that you would do differently, or let me know if you did one yourself and I can check it out on the gallery. I think that would be fun to do. So thank you for joining me. I hope you had fun. I had a blast doing this. And yeah, go check out Lilsimsie. Like I need to tell you that. Okay, guys, thanks so very much. Have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.